Hello, madam, please begin.
Yes, sir. Okay. Uh, Good afternoon, everyone. I, Dr. Ashmita Mali, Assistant Professor from Faculty of Commerce, Parul University. Welcome to you all in the series of webinar at Parul University. Our education system faces a number of constraints and challenges. Quality research is one of them. Research is required not just for students and academics, but for all the professional and non-professional alike. The research webinar at Parul University are being conducted with the express of objective of binding the how to publish a research paper and ongoing latest research procedure. Attentions to referencing not only makes you a better researcher, but enhance your reputations among the authors, and reviewers and readers. How the process of research and related to the prior research shows the originality and relevance of your research problem within his mind to understand and dimension in academic and writing today's webinar. The title is about a roadmap research to publication. So this is today our webinar's titles are there. I take the opportunity to introduce our eminent guest speaker, Dr. Bhavin Rajput, who is an assistant professor at MFC University, Vadodara. He is Dr. Bhavin Rajput is assistant professor at very esteemed university, the Maharaja Sayaji Rao University of Baroda. He has acquired more than 7 years of experience in teaching and training area. As far as his educational qualifications are concerned, he has completed BCom, Bachelor of Commerce and Master of Commerce and certified course from the Maharaja Sayaji Rao University of Baroda. He did his MPhil from Sardar Patel University, Vallabh Vidyanagar, with first rank. Moreover, he has completed his PhD degree from the Maharaja Sayaji Rao University of Baroda. Dr. Bhavin Rajput has more than 8 years of research experience. He has a participate and presented paper in various national and international conference, workshop and seminars. He has got a scholarly publication at his credit. He got 3 Best Research Paper Award in national seminar and workshop. His area of interest includes financial accounting, cost accounting, and management accounting. Dr. Bhavin Rajput is a life member of Indian Accounting Association and honorary member of Baba National Research Academy for the year 2021 to 2025. Dr. Bhavin Rajput is also an active member of Yogi Divine Society, which is surveying for the divinity at a globe. Apart from this, he has worked as a coach in the judo game. He is very much interested in sport and he is a national player of judo and wrestling. So I given the stage to Dr. Bhavin Rajput sir. Please start.
Okay. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Thank you very much for a generous introduction, Dr. Asmita. And at the outset, I would like to thank Parul University for giving me the opportunity to speak on the topic of a roadmap from research to publication. So let me share my PPT here. So are you able to see my slide?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I can start with one question, not a question. This is generally this question we face nowadays. Most of the time we have heard that the publication in the UGC category. So we all are facing the same thing, whether it is the student or maybe the PhD scholar or maybe the teacher. We are facing the same question nowadays. So whenever somebody asks to us about the UGC care, this could be our expression, maybe. We don't know about what is the UGC care. If we know about the UGC care, we don't know how to search the journal in the UGC care, or we don't know about the publication procedure and all that. So next few minutes I'll focusing on that part, and this next 50 minutes or maybe 45 minutes is totally devoted to the students, PG and UG, the research scholar, that is PhD scholar, and teachers. So I would like to ask one question. How many teachers here attending this program? Dr. Asmita, can you help me in that?
Yes, sure. Total 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, sir.
Okay. So now I think this topic is very useful for the teachers, for the students, for the PhD scholars. So let us start with that. First, we should know about the UGC. What is the UGC? The full form of UGC, I think the teachers no need to explain this thing. But for the student, it is very necessary to know about the UGC. This UGC means the University Grant Commission, and it is a statutory body set up by the Department of Higher Education, Ministry of Education, Government of India, in accordance to the UGC Act 1956. Originally, it came into existence on 28 December 1953 with the objective to coordinate determination and maintenance of standard of teaching, examination, and research in the university education. I would like to share one fact in front of you, that nowadays UGC evaluate, or UGC recognize more than 900 universities across the India, and 14 more than 1400 colleges in India. UGC provide the funding to the colleges and university. So for the funding, they check the ranking of the university, and to increase the ranking of any university, the main two stakeholders of the university is the teacher and student. So the standard of teaching, they focus on the examination and the research activity. So to enhance the research activity, they have framed the UGC care. So UGC care for us. So that's why they have introduced the care list. So let us take the timeline of important event of UGC. In the 2010, UGC began evaluation of current and potential university faculty member by publications. So at that time, the research quality did not measure on the basis of the publication. And in the year 2013, mandatory for the research scholar, means PhD scholar, that 2 research article they have to publish for the PhD degree. So at that time, the approx figure 1,60,000 students were there, and you just multiply with the 2, so 3,20,000 articles. And see, you just believe how they would how they would publish in the reputed journal. They don't know about the journal. So at that time, the predatory journal take the advantage of that. And predatory journal, see, what is this predatory journal? Predatory journal means the journal, they charge fees from the research scholar, and they do not provide the editorial facility and peer review facility to the researcher. So see the corruptions available at that time, and the UGC could identify that. And in the 2015 estimates that 8,000 predatory journals churn out more than 4 lakh items a year. See, this is just a garbage. No use of that. See, the researcher known for their quality of research, and the quality of research increase the credibility of the university, increase the credibility of the individual student also. So we need to focus on that. So nowadays it is a very important part for us. So we should focus on this UGC care list, and we need to understand the quality research. So in 2017, the first UGC list was revealed. That UGC list is known as a UGC approved list. And in the year 2018, with the notification of 28 November 2018, they emphasize importance of the promoting quality research. So how they promote the quality research? So for that they need to focus on the globally accepted indicators. So they have identified, analyzed the globally accepted indicators, and see, these are the two areas they have focused upon. So refine and strengthen the UGC approved list. See, earlier they known as a UGC approved list, and then after they uh, uh, make the changes in the UGC approved list on these two part. So they think that the science, engineering, and technology, agriculture, and biomedical science, these subjects largely cover in the Scopus and Web of Science. So they have considered at one side Scopus and Web of Science, and at the second side social sciences, humanities, language, arts, culture, and Indian knowledge system. They need to prepare a list on that. So for that they have framed a committee, and that we know as a CARE. So the full form of CARE is Consortium for Academic and Research Ethics. So the members of the CARE work on this. Then after 14 January 2019, one committee established, that is CARE Empowered Committee, and under the CARE Empowered Committee, the UGC cell for the journal analysis established at Savitribai Phule University, with the supporting agency InflipNet Center Ahmedabad, and four regional university established or selected in this. So first, in the northern section, Jawaharlal Nehru University, and in the eastern region, Tezpur University, and in western region, the MS University of Baroda, the southern region, University of Hyderabad. So these four university take the lead for the new journal. And this SPPU means Savitribai Phule Pune University analyzed existing journal list on a website and accept the proposal for new journals as per the protocol approved by the CARE EC Empowered Committee. Then after they frame the protocol to accept the new journals or to analyze the journal, there are three parts in that. These three parts covered the basic information about the journal, then title of the journal, ISSN number or EISSN number, editorial detail, peer review detail, and this information are covered in this part 1, 2, and 3. They have analyzed in detail, and then after they entered in the UGC care. See, this UGC care for us, I can say. Now the care list, primarily they have prepared the care list, and this list divided in four parts. One, that we have already seen, the lots of journals in the Scopus and Web of Science. Sorry. So these two are the authentic source for us. And group B, the existing UGC list, means UGC approved list. And group C, that recommend by the CARE members, and group D recommend by the CARE university, the four regional universities. And they have decided to publish this CARE list on 31st March 2019. But see, 31st May 2019, again one notification came, and it talks about the alert. It alerts for us for a fake website. So this is the fake website. So be aware of this website. And the CARE reference list of journal will be notified by 30th June. So again, next date is declared by the UGC care for this UGC list. And in the 14 June 2019, talks about the academic integrity, and the UGC appeal to avoid unethical practice leading to pay and publish stress culture. And UGC informed to the stakeholders that about the UGC care list available at website. And 16 September 2019, this is very important date, because on this date UGC has decided that old UGC approved list now replaced by care reference list of quality journals, and this is with the effect from the 14th June 2019. This is very important for us to understand. See, if our publication before 14 June 2019, and it is even if it is listed in the UGC approved list, then it is no of use. I'll focus on it in detail. In the December 2019, UGC approved 2 credit course for the research scholar. That topic is research and publication ethics. Then after, on 20th April 2020, self plagiarism. So UGC talks about this self plagiarism, and UGC will announce to issue the parameters to evaluate the instance of plagiarism soon. And now on 27 January 2020, UGC adds 1000 quality academic journals. See the addition in the UGC care list. Now forget about the UGC approved list. Now you just focus on the UGC care list. So 1000 quality journals added in that, and further the 160 journals added. See, Modern Language Association, abbreviated as MLA. And then after, in the July 2020, UGC lists 24 clone journals. See, clone journals, what is the clone journals? It is similar in the nature. So just some words or some letters change in the title, but that are not in the UGC care list. So I'll show you the clone journal list also. And then next, April 2021, updated UGC care list came with only 2 groups. So 4 groups divided in 2 groups, and group 1 talks about the journal found qualified through UGC care protocol. So they apply stage 1, stage 2, and stage 3 protocol for new journals. And for the group 2 includes the Scopus, Web of Science, and MLA. MLA that we have already seen. See, this Modern Language Association. This is basically for the language. So this tool is not useful for us, but the Scopus and Web of Science is very helpful for us. And obviously the UGC care, the recommend by the university journals are also important for us. Now the frequently asked question: how often UGC care list is updated? So see, I have already shown you that 1000 journals added, or 160 journals added, or some journals removed from the list. So generally 4 times in a year, that in the January, April, July, and October, they update the list. And if holiday, see, first day of this quarter, and if any holiday, then next working day. This procedure is every year. So this UGC care list is very dynamic in nature, where one can find the UGC care list. So UGC care list is available on this website. If you don't know about the website, no problem. You just go in the Google and you just type UGC care. You will find this website in the first. So I just click here. Are you able to see this screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay. See, this screen, left hand side, the Savitri by Phule Pune University logo, and right hand side, the University Grant Commission logo. This is the original site of the UGC care. These are the menu here, home, about. If you want to know about the UGC care members, so you can see here, if you want to search about your journal and the analysis protocol and new submission, you will find the option here. If you want to give any feedback or FAQs, so frequently asked question here given by these UGC CAT, and then resources. So these are the resources like certain papers related with the UGC CAS and videos and all that stuff you will find here, and the contact information and the login. To search the journal here, you need to log in first. First, I'll explain the screen here. See the message of the chairman and vice chairman, Professor Bhushan Patwardhan, and the notification here placed, and then certain important articles. Here the description about the UGC CAD list group 1 and group 2 is given. And now see the alert given by the UGC CAD. Here the list of clone journal. So before publish your paper in any journal, you just find out that journal is in the UGC CARE or not. So first of all, you need to check the clone journal list. See, this is the clone journal available in the UGC CARE group 1. See the difference in this. ABRU, this is the title included in the UGC CARE list. And in the clone journal, see, this is not a part of UGC CARE list. See the change, only the minor change in that. So ABRU journal. So the misleading, these journal mislead to the researcher, and the number of here, I think 36 years, 36 journals in the group 1. These journals are a clone journal. Then in the group 2 again, the list of clone journals here, 31 journals. The list of journals here are given. So before publish your paper, you just check your journal status. Now the next thing, how can you search in the UGC CARE list? See, if you have the title or ISSN number, publisher name, or subject or language of publication, you can search your journal in the UGC CARE list. See, in between, if you have any question, any doubt, you can ask me. You can stop me anytime and you can ask me question. It should be two-way communication. The time given to me is limited, so I'll go little fast. If you feel that I'm going fast, so you can stop me and tell me. If you have any doubt, you can ask me, right? Now, if you are sure that your journal is in the group 1, so you can search from here. If you are not sure about this, so you can search here, or you can go here, UGC CARE list, and search UGC CARE list. See, whenever you search, the login is essential at this site. If you have not the login credential, you need to register here. See, this is the registration format. You have to add the title, then user ID, first name, password, and all these things. So I have already registered, and I have my own login for that. So when I logged in the site, I'll get this window. In the UGC CARE list, see, this is the group 1 and this is the group 2. Now, if I want to search in group 1, I can search here. And see, the social sciences. So 298, I think commerce subject comes under the social sciences. My specialization is accounting and financial management. So the accounting, financial management, and other management related subjects you will find in the social science journals. So there are 298 journals. So you will find list here. Suppose I want to check the availability of journal in the UGC CARE. So I can search from here. I have copied down one ISSN number. I want to check that whether my journal is in UGC CARE or not. So how can I check? So in this tab, I have to select ISSN and I have to write here ISSN number. But keep in mind one point, you have to keep a dash here. first 4 digit and then dash. Dash is compulsory. अगर आप dash नहीं करोगे तो they will not accept. So by clicking here, you will get detail of this journal. See, and this journal in the UGC list. If it is removed, then again you will see the action. You will see the result here. If you want to see the detail, you can see here. Now the another important thing is here, when you click here, one drop down list will get open. One is group 1 and second is group 2. In that you will find the recently added journal and recently discontinued journal. Same way you can see in the group 2 also. In the group 2, this is the Web of Science. So the platform of the Web of Science will get open by clicking here. The Science Citation Index and Social Science Citation Index, these three common page will get open because these three citation index come under the Web of Science. And then after the Scopus, so when you click on this Scopus source list, the Scopus site will get open and you can find the journal here also. How to find the journal, that I will show you later on. Then the MLA, that 160 recently added 160 journal. This journal is important for the language students. So I think for the commerce students, UGC care list group 1 is important, and list 2, that is Web of Science and Scopus, is important for us. Now let us go back. So my next question is, what is the status of the research paper published before the UGC care list? See, if you published your paper before 14 June 2019 and it is not in the care list, then your paper is waste of time and waste of your money or waste of your efforts, according to the UGC. They have already replaced the approved list. So if you argue that my journal is in the approved list and currently not showing in the UGC care list, so there are no chances for excuse. You can read this the notification of 14 June 2019. But yes, for the appointment, university can take the decision on the quality of the research produced by the researcher or faculty member. Now, yes, the next important point, how to select base journals. First point we have already seen. Suppose I have published my research paper, how can I search in the UGC care list that particular journal is in the UGC care or not? Then the second is how to select for a based journals. I think this step is very useful for the students, those who are attending, and for the teachers and research scholar also. So there are 4 important criteria to select based journal. One is the quality of journal, then publication duration, then formatting guidelines, and article processing charges. So let us see in the detail. See, quality of journal. So how you can decide the quality of journal? As I have earlier mentioned that UGC care list includes the 3 things. In the group 1, that journal found qualified through the UGC care protocol, that is group 1. And in the group 2, they include the Web of Science and Scopus. What is the Web of Science? What is Scopus? I'll explain in detail. Now let us see what is the Web of Science. You can say this Web of Science is a platform where you will find the different journals, reliable journals. This Web of Science is the world most trusted publisher, independent global citation database. It was originally produced by the Institute of Scientific Information and is currently maintained by Clarivate Analytics. Earlier, it was maintained by the Thomson Reuters. So many a time you have heard the words that impact factor, and that impact factor, what the impact factor? The valid impact factor is Thomson Reuters. Now the name has been changed. The Thomson Reuters take over the Clarivate Analytics. This Clarivate Analytics is the company, and this company now produce the journal citation report. And this journal citation report is the indicator to know the quality of a particular journal. Now, this journal citation report includes the two things, but that two things is the compilation of these indexes. See, SCIE is index, then SSCI index, AHCI, ESCI, BKCI. These are the index. See, index is nothing but a list. So social science journal, so list of a reputed social science journal list you will find in the social science citation index. So this index is used in the Web of Science. So how you can select a particular journal that from Web of Science? There are lots of journal in the Web of Science. How you can select? So there are two criteria. One is journal impact factor, but this is the old matrix. That journal impact factor earlier given by the Thomson Reuters, and nowadays this produced by the Clarivate Analytics. And this impact factor based on the citation. Now, what is the citation? Citation means suppose I have written the paper and somebody else use my research paper to get the idea or quote my research paper. So they need to do the in-text citation, and they need to write in the bibliography. So this is the citation. So the number of citation, based on the number of citation, the impact factor calculated. The formula is given in this Web of Science, so you can refer that formula also. But this is the old matrix. Now before a few months, or you can say few days, the new criteria came in the Web of Science. So to select any journal from the Web of Science, you have to see the journal citation indicator. See, this is just like industry average. In our financial management, we use one indicator, that is industry average. What is industry average? In a particular industry, let's say 100 companies in a particular industry, and average of that all companies is known as an industry average. So here also, in a particular category, let us say social science citation index. So this is one category, and in that category number of journals are there, and average citation, on the basis of average citation, they have decided this is what it called citation, the number of citation. And if the average number of citation, so let us take one paper from any journal, that the score or citation of that paper is equal to the average citation in the category, then it is score 1. So if your journal citation indicator score 1 is very good, if your journal citation indicator score near to 1 or more than 1, then that journal is very good journal. So you can publish in that. So let us see practically on the website of the Web of Science. I'll show you. This is the website of the Web of Science. Suppose I want to find out the journals for accounting. So I can write here the accounting, and simply I can search. So see, earlier the results I have found, see, 24,974 results. So at present 24,974 journals are there, and when I have written the specific word accounting, then only the journal or the site filtered 129 journal list the results. From this 129 you can filter out, see, Web of Science coverage. You can select this. If you are not selecting, then all indicators come in this. Then if you want to select the title or any subject specific filter you want, you can do. And yes, the important thing is here, see, frequency. Uh, the journal, if the journal is annually or biannually or monthly, if the journal is monthly, the chances of publication is very high, means in shorter period you can publish your paper. So there's a filter also you can use, then the language, then country, category you can use here. If open access journal also you can select here. Now from this list, you can copy down the list. You can download the list from here, but for that the login is required. And suppose you have list down all the journals and see the detail of particular journals. You can make the list in Excel also for your convenience. Now I have my own login in the Web of Science. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So, now see, you will find the name of the journal, accounting historians journal, and by clicking here you can go to the website of this journal. The publisher detail also you can see, the first year of publication, so 1974. So good history of this journal, and the country origin United States of America, and see the coverage. That coverage is in emerging source citation index. Now yes, for the quality point of view you have to check this journal citation report. See, earlier I have checked on this website. So on this website, journal citation report includes the two things. Journal impact factor, which is already removed from this site. This was the old metric. And the new metric you can see here, journal citation indicator. So on the basis of the average particular paper or particular journal, compare with that. So if near to one or more than one is a good journal, so you can see the other journal, because the journal citation indicator is not too good for this journal. Okay, so again back to the search result. You can search the other journal, accounting review. Here also you can see the journal impact factor. See, journal impact factor you cannot see here, and it is clearly written JCR subscription not active. So you need to active the journal citation report. So you will see a detailed journal citation report also. For that you need login credential. See, the journal citation indicator is more than one. Now this journal is very good as compared to the other journals in the Web of Science. So you can select this journal, and this journal is bi-monthly. So obviously you can select this journal, but the procedure, you need to know the procedure and all these things. So we'll see later stage how what you have to do after selecting a journal. So this is all about the Web of Science. Now let us go back, and the second part in the group 2 is the Scopus. So what is the Scopus? So Scopus is the largest abstract and citation database of peer-reviewed literature, scientific journals, book, and conference proceedings. So Scopus is Elsewhere's abstract and citation database launched in 2004. And see, the Scopus measured the journals or quality of journal based on the citation site score. Then SJR, CIMAGO journal ranking, and SNIP, source normalized impact per paper. See, these are the indicator to check the reliability of the journal, to check the quality of the journal. So now from this quality measure, SJR is the ultimate factor you can use to find the journal in the Scopus. SJR, CIMAGO journal ranking. If you find the journal ranking one or more than that, that journal is important for publication. So you can select that journal from the scopus. So now let us have a look to the scopus. Now this is the scopus site. The subject area, here also you can search by subject. Suppose here my subject is accounting or finance, I can write here, or else I can select from this group. So whatever the subject it is, business management and accounting, so I can select here the accounting subject. Before that, you just ensure, see, 42,180 results means 42,180 journals in the scopus. From that, suppose I filter with my accounting subject. When I click on the accounting and apply, I can see 170, yes, 172 journals. So from 42,000, this is only 172 results. So you can download the results from here. If you want a further filter, you can filter from here. You can select the journals. So again, 172 and apply. So from 172, let us check. Yes, 160 is the result of journals. And I can download the export to Excel. So you can get the result of this 160 list of journal. Now when I open this, see how I get the result from the scopus, and on that basis how can I select a particular journal. In that the citation, then the site score also given. So see the format of the scopus selected journals. See, Journal of Finance, Journal of Financial Economics, then Financial Studies. From that also you can sort your journal according to your area. Now I can sort further sorting on the basis of this SJR. See the SJR ranking, this is the below one. So need not to see this particular journal. So from 160, from 160 journals, I think 111 journals scored below 1 SJR, means Simego ranking index. So more than one, let us see the journals available. Yes, so 37. So from these 37 journals, you select a particular journal, whether it is in the Sage publication or American Accounting Association or Blackwell or Emerald. So you can select accordingly. So I think you must be clear with this, the Scopus and Web of Science. This part already I have completed. Okay, so in the first part, the quality of journal. So how to select a particular journal from Web of Science, from Scopus we have seen, and the third is group 1. So this indicator we can use in the group 1 also and in the group 2 also. This indicator is nothing but the quality of author. So if you select a particular journal and if you want to check the quality of the author, so you can check by H index and I-10 index. Suppose the H index score is 20. That means what? The author has published 20 papers and 20 times citation by the other researcher. And the I-10 index, it is produced by the Google Scholar. You can make your profile in the Google Scholar also. And I-10 means suppose your I-10 score is 3, then you have published your 3 article with 10 times citation, right? So on that basis, higher H index or higher I10 index will reflect the quality of the author. So you can select accordingly. Then the publication duration, see generally अगर आपको कोई ऐसा बताता है कि 1 महीने में यूजीसी केयर में पब्लिश हो जाता है, so don't rely on that. You just try to search that journal in the UGC care list and check the credibility of that journal. Generally, it takes 6 months to 1 year. If it is open access journal, it takes 3 to 6 months if you are producing your paper in the quality journal. Then the formatting guidelines, obviously you have to follow the guidelines given by the particular journal or editorial board that related to the size and spacing, then alignment and the abstract format of the extract, and the maximum words that you need to refer before publishing or before selecting any journal. Then the next is article processing charges. See, as a beginner, you have to select the UGC care list group 1. So from that, see, group 1 journal is the approved by the UGC care regional university. So in that, most of our Indian journals are also available in that. So you start with that. You start with the unpaid journals. So if non-index journal, see, index journal that we have already seen in the web of science, we have seen the index, social science index and science index we have seen. So if you are searching for the index, it is the another part. So see, in the non-index journal, paid and unpaid. So I personally not prefer to go with the paid journal in non-index. So you can go with the unpaid journals, and in the index journal, that in the Scopus and Web of Science, you can select the unpaid here. See, unpaid subscription. Subscription journal means what? Author need not to pay a single rupee, but the users, means the researcher, need to pay money here. And paid open access means it is openly available to the users, but for the authors they need to pay. And unpaid open access means what? Open access means openly available, and it is free for the author also. So author can contribute freely, and users can search the journal freely. I would not suggest the paid journal at the initial level. So you and yes, obviously you may go with the paid journal if get the higher exposure of your work, a higher citation rate, or compliant with the grant rule. If you get the grant from the university or UGC, then you can go with the paid journals. So these are the basic 4 criteria for selection of best journals. If you have any doubt, you can ask me. Again, I am asking. Am I going in a right track? If you have any doubt, you can ask me. Smita madam, is it okay?
Yes, sir. Any questions? It is.
Still I have slides. Just a minute.
Okay.
Now, one more thing that you should know, that is ABDC list. This ABDC means Australian Business Deans Council journal quality list. And this ABDC publishes a list of journal with categories A to C. An ABDC journal quality list was developed by the Australian Business Dean Council in 2007. See, this list is also dynamic list. Lots of updation came in the year 2009, 2013, and 2016. The last list was updated on December 2019. And see, the updated list shows the 2,682 journal entries, means journal entered in the A plus category, A category, B category, and C category. So as a beginner, you can start publishing, or you can start searching the information for C category. Then you can go with the B and A plus. See, this ABDC list is very renowned and very useful in the B school and the premier institute like IIM, IIT. This the quality of the research based on this ABDC list. Let me show you the ABDC list. You can download the ABDC list from the internet itself, and you can find category wise journal of your subject. So you have to write simple ABDC list. ABDC list of journal or ABDC journal list. You can search. See the website available here, ABC Journal Quality List, Australian Business Dean Council. So this is the official website of the ABDC. You can read the given information and you can download the ABDC list from here. See, 2019 Australian Business Deans Council. When you click here, you can see the ABDC list. So it is in Drive. So let us download. So it takes little time to download. Okay, now ABDC list is ready with me. So are you able to see this ABDC list?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so here also you can sort according to the rank. So if I select the C category journals, so you will find the C category journals. See how many. First of all, A, B, C, D, and I think there are near to 3,000 journals, and in the C category, 982 journals are there. So from 982, you have to find out your subject journal. So you can filter with the subject also. See, the code is given. The accounting, accountability, and performance. So the code 1501. So if you search 1501, so the journals, these journals are related with the accounting area. तो अगर आप अकाउंटिंग एरिया की जर्नल्स आप देखना चाहते हो तो you have to search 1501 code. So you will find all the accounting related journals. So from that you can select a particular journal according to the time of publication, according to the guidelines, according to the fees charged by the ABDC journals. And certain ABDC journals are in our UGC care also. So please keep in mind that you need to check simultaneously that whatever the ABDC journal, suppose you select from here, you need to check in the UGC care also. And I think most of the ABDC journals are in the UGC care. So this is all about the UGC care, sorry, ABDC. And now the last point, that is journal publication process. Now what the procedure that we have to do after selecting a journal? So after selecting journal, see, this is the procedure. First of all, the author submit the manuscript. ये आपने सारे आगे के क्राइटेरिया समझ लिए. इसके बाद में that author need to submit to the journal editorial board. The journal screen the manuscript, and if it is suitable, then it will go to the further procedure. Otherwise, it is rejected at this juncture. And if it is suitable, then go for the peer review process. So peer review, the team of expert will check your quality of research, the criteria that they have framed, and if any recommendation from the expert, they will communicate to the editor, and editor will communicate to you, and again you have to revise your paper and you have to submit to the editorial board, and editorial board again sent it to the expert of the review committee again the review, and if it is okay, then it is go for the publication, otherwise it will back and it is rejected. Okay, so this is the simple procedure that for the journal publication. So in a very brief, so topics covered that I have covered first about the UGC and objectives. Then after UGC care, it includes the qualified through the UGC care protocol, then Scopus Web of Science MLA, and then how to search the journal in the UGC care list. Then we have seen the 4 criteria to select the base journal, and then ABDC list, and finally we have seen the publication process. So this is it from my side. If you have any doubt, you can ask me, or if you want to ask later, so this is my number and my email ID available here. So if you have any doubt, you can contact me personally also. So thank you very much again for giving me the opportunity.
Thank you so much, sir. I'm asking any faculties, any students, if you have any questions, any query, so you can ask me questions. Okay.
You can use the facility given in the Google Meet. You can write your question in the chat box also if you have any question.
Okay, so sir, no any queries are there, no any questions are there.
Okay.
So we have to wind up here. So last we have to only go word of thanks. So I extend my heartfelt thanks to you, sir, for providing such a meaningful insights on this relevant problem of how to publish a research paper, and which is nowadays considered as the most curtail and critical aspects to begin with is. This would go a long way in helping all the participants to understand the concept and related to the title framework how to publish the research paper. It was a really value-adding session, sir. I hope research scholars, MPhil students, post-graduation students, and all the faculty members must have accumulated a lot of knowledge of about how to publish a research paper, and this will greatly enhance in case of the research paper. Thank you, sir, for his intensive information and knowledge shared by yourself. I am also thankful to our dean, our department dean, sir, Dr. Ajay Trivedi, sir, for providing us this opportunity to organize such a webinar, and also I express my gratitude to Dr. Nidhi Nalwaya ma'am and Dr. Tulvidirashri ma'am, Associate Professor of Faculty of Commerce, for her support and cooperations throughout. Last but not least, I thank to all participants and viewers, research scholar, faculty members from different students and faculty colleagues for making this session and successfully. So once again, thank you so much for everyone.
Okay, thank you very much.
So bye bye everyone. Thank you.